Hello and welcome to Paul's Racing Channel to race 3 of our GR3 Championship from League 1. This is the Ultimate Racing League. Well, don't say I didn't tell you, here we are, the rain's here, absolutely bucketing it down. We thought we knew it was going to come. We weren't sure entirely when it was going to come. Obviously, race 2 got over a little bit gloomy, didn't it? So we knew it was going to arrive soon, and here we are. Dark as well, which, throw that into the mix too. So wet and dark as well, so it's going to be real fun and games out. It's going to be pretty difficult to see what's happening, really. It's going to be a lot of spray and lights, but we'll do our best for the 15 minutes on this one. As you can see, the very bright lights here on the grid, reverse grid this time, so let's take you through that now. So we've got Slowpoke is really going to be open for a better race this time. Had a couple of disasters tonight, obviously not a great round at Lake Maggiore either, so he's going to want to be improving a little bit in his own mind there. Benzo in second, C Broad in third, Firepower in fourth, Smokey in fifth, Jerry sixth, Graham in seventh, Sideways in eighth, Aussie in ninth, Fitzy 10th, Biggie 11th, Kenny in 12th, Callum 13th, and Derg in 14th. Here we go then. Usual procedure. Watch those lights. And usual procedure, very slow with the old button there for the lights. Hey, Benzo, what the hell? Well, where is he? Can't even find him. He's gone all the way back down to the end. There he is. So let's go back and see. I think that was just too much welly. Yeah, he just give it in the car. Just decided he wanted to go somewhere else. And I think he might have bit Slowpoke as well. And it's all getting a bit... And then Callum gets involved with it in the back there. So he gets knocked off. And Benzo's still struggling to keep it in a straight line. And this is what it's going to be like. So Benzo with all sorts of damage, all on the wet tyres, obviously. This is not an intermediate race at all. Firepower, though, takes up that lead. His car's going to be an airful, this Audi. But Jerry in second. He should be okay in these conditions. The experience from the old-timer Jerry. Happy birthday, by the way, for the other day. Well, maybe not that experience, although there's a little tag from C Broad there, I think. Let's have a quick look. Might have just tagged the back of Jerry coming through the hairpin. Difficult conditions, of course. Jerry just lost it. C Broad just finished him off, really. So, wasn't C Broad, he did have a touch, but had nowhere to go. Jerry was sideways by the time he hit him. Fitzy's gone through the third side. C Broad. Sorry, Fitzy in second, C Broad in third, Smokey Tom in fourth. Jerry having another look as he gets himself back up into the groove. Oh, and now Fitzy's off, is he? He is. He's up on the grass. That's not going to beat. And another one is that Benzo again. So Benzo's really struggling in that car, isn't he? Where's Fitzy gone? There he is. Let's go back. This is going to be what it's going to be like, isn't it? All the way through here. We'll be doing more rewinding than normal time here. So a lot of people just missing their braking points. Fitzy's going to give it too much again. He's going to veer off to the right. It wasn't too bad a hit, actually, but it's going to lose a lot of places. And then behind him, we know that Benzo has done the same thing as well. So they might as well look at Benzo's again, mightn't we? So he's come down, he's in 12 at this place, at this point. Yeah, and it's same as Fitzy, really, but he just came round a little bit further. So it's going to catch a lot of people out. There's Kenny just taking it easy in 12. Benzo 13th, Sideways in 14th. So it's all about just taking it easy, isn't it? Firepower in the meanwhile, don't look at this from Firepower. This is more like it. From the long-haired rocker himself, Firepower. He's going to see what he can do in the wet conditions. Talking of old-timers, we've got an experienced head here behind the wheel of this car. See how he gets on, leading the race at the moment. C Broad in second. So he's up there, isn't he now? Jerry's up to third. So as I said, experience coming through here from these boys. Smokey Tom in fourth. Graham, Callum sixth now, got up to seventh for Biggie, Derg in eighth. Aussie in ninth, half a second for him, penalty, Slowpoke in 10th. And Kenny, Fitzy and Sideways at the back there, having a battle of their own in the back of the pack. Benzo, believe it. Oh no, he's in 14th. Benzo. Lap 2. Look at this for firepower though. Saying, what rain? I don't know what all this fuss is about. As he clears off in front at this point, although I've done this before personally. I've done this myself, gone out in front thinking, yeah, this is feeling all right, and then I'm not going to say it, but yeah, it didn't improve. Let's put it that way, shall we say? That was some time ago when that happened. By the way, that wasn't this weekend that I done that. But Jerry fighting with Seabroad up the inside as he. Let's go back then. Always going to run it out wide. Is Seabroad? No, he's done well. Don't want to be touching that curb on the inside. That is slippery, that's for sure. Still finding out these two. Jerry's having a little bit of a moment, and that Smokey Tom going around the outside of him. Yeah, I think Jerry just couldn't quite get the traction there, could he? Smokey got through, past him on the outside, so Smokey up to 3rd place now. Graham there in 5th as well, so Graham having a bit of this fun and games up here at the sharp end. Let's have a look. Let's go on board again with Graham, just to show you what the sort of conditions are like inside the cockpit. This spray, and we're behind a couple of cars. Now he's going to have a go at Jerry on the outside. Don't want to be going over that curb. Oh, Jerry has a little squiggly moment. That's Graham through. So Jerry's now going to be behind him, and it's going to allow Callum through as well. Great shot, Callum coming through, driving through. He's obviously had a great exit there is what I'm trying to say, out of turn 1. I find him, that's what I was trying to do. But anyway, still behind us, I think. Yeah, well, Jerry's actually got him back, so let's have a quick look at that, what happened there. Let's go back to Jerry and see. So Callum's ahead of him at this point. Breaks very early, does Callum. Jerry just goes on and the outside of him, gives him room. Yeah, he was on board with, remember. Doing well through there. Yeah, Jerry just out on the curb, but he gets that 5th place back. So there's a few little shots from inside the car. Treacherous conditions out there. Callum and Jerry still fighting it out. Jerry now swapping places with Callum's. Callum back up to 5th, Jerry down to 6th now. Callum still trying to keep that car going straight. Very difficult, very, very difficult. 5 minutes in, it's like we've been racing for 10 minutes already, doesn't it? But we're only 5 minutes into this race. This is when it really takes its toll on the drivers. And Jerry again. It seems like an absolute lifetime when you're in the car in these conditions. Just want the race to finish, to be fair. I'll tell you one person who would want it finishing now, and that'd be Firepower. Still out there, great lead at the minute from Firepower. You'd be thinking, I'll just put the checker out, flag out now, and he's knocking out these fastest laps as well. 1:48.2. Look at this from Firepower. Who was saying this car was difficult to handle? That would have been me, wouldn't it? He's doing really well out there at the moment. He's controlling it better than Callum at the moment out there. So Firepower. Maybe it's the weight of that extra bit of hair that he's got on his head there. That's just keeping that car planted. Only joking. Firepower, Ian. You know. Oh, Smokey. Oh, it's all gathering up here, isn't it, between this lot and Smokey and the other NSX. Benzo, his teammates had a bit of fun there already, isn't he? But Smokey keeps it there in 2nd place under pressure from Callum, who's got himself up to 3rd. So he's got away from Jerry, got himself up to 3rd. Jerry's back to 6th, so Jerry might have had a moment somewhere. Callum's still trying to... Oh, and who's that? That's Graham. He's out in the gravel. He's missed his braking point, hasn't he? So we see him coming down here, looking all right at this point, and then just a little bit too late and just going to carry on, I think. Yeah, he just got himself too wide, trying to turn it, and it's just, it can't go anywhere. He's out on the gravel. I think he just loses that 1 place to Jerry, so back to 6th goes Graham. Biggie 7th, Durgin 8th. Biggie door to door with Graham. He did get past it. Biggie ran outside Graham now, struggling for a little bit of traction now. Trouble is, once you lose a bit of traction, very hard to get it going again. You've got to be so gentle on the throttle, otherwise the back end will come round. Yeah, you'll be losing spots. It's Kenny in 10th. There's a handful, that car as well. This is a car that I drive. It's a real handful in this weather, in these conditions. So he's back to 10th. His teammate Derg ahead of him 8th. Fitzy 11th. Sideways in 12th. Not seen much of these boys, but having their own little private battle back here. So Pope 13th. Benzo 14th. Both followed each other there, sideways, went out wide, just followed Fitzy's line, and they got away with it, I think. Fortunate not to take too much of that curb in. Only would get a penalty, but it's, as I say, very, very slippery out there. Kenny now has actually got the fastest lap, so back down here in 10th. Kenny's got a 1:47.3, so Firepower, who was knocking out them laps, is struggling a little bit now, isn't he? He's still there, he's got a nice lead still, but he has got half a second penalty. He was actually up to 8th now, so he was in 10th, so he's made up 2 spots. 8th out, looking at that tower on the left. 1:47.3, this is where Firepower's going to take that penalty off. No need to go over to the right, he's got no one behind him, so he hasn't got to get out of anyone's way. But he's going to allow Callum, his teammate, just to close in a little bit. There he is. Excuse me. So after a few sketchy moments, Callum has got himself up into 2nd place. Crucially, some way ahead of Dirk, his closest rival. He's got his teammate ahead of him, so good position for Callum at the moment if he can stay there. Now he's got the fastest lap on 1:46.8, so now the fastest laps are starting to come in from these boys. So he's piling on the pressure. Jerry to 3rd, so he's still there or thereabouts. Jerry, see Broad as well, half a second for him though, but Jerry's up there in 3rd place, so can he get himself on the podium in these conditions? Quite a big gap back then to Graham. He's in 5th place, and Biggie 6th, Kenny in 7th. Actually, Derg is in 8th now, so Derg's gone backwards and Kenny's gone forwards. So there's Derg in 8th. He's got his hazard lights going as well, so why is that? Why has he got his hazard lights on? So maybe that's why he's dropping down to 8th. Has he got an issue? Has there been some water got into the electrics or something on this car? Got into the engine? I'm not sure, but can't see him there, but from the back, he's definitely got his hazard lights going. He seems to be circulating still, but sure what that's about. We'll see what happens with him, but he's 8th at the moment. Smoky Tom drops down to 9th place. He looked like he had a bit of pace even in these conditions early on, didn't he? But 9th at the moment for him. Looks like he's just finding it tough now. 2/3 of the way through this race. Aussie sideways. See with them bright yellow headlights sideways, more traditional white ones. That McLaren. Fitzy, the other Mustang, Slowpoke 13th, another half a second for him. Where is he? It's very nice greenery, but we want to see the cars. There you go. There he is. So it's going to just about round off his height. This is, he remains in 13th. I think it's going to be another round that he's going to want to forget about, I think, for Slowpoke. Benzo in 14th. I think he's already given up on this one. It takes a lot of concentration and focus to drive in these conditions. It really does, especially for the well, it's only 15 minutes, but it seems like more like 30 minutes in these conditions, the race, and its Firepower's been clawed back in by his teammate Callum. And to be honest, if it'd be nice to see Firepower win here. But the fact that Berg is in 8th and Kenny's in 7th, what will Callum do? Is he going to give his teammate victory here as they go into the last few minutes? You just stay in second and give him that victory that he deserves after leading this race for the entire time until this point. Or is Callum going to try and get maximum points? Is Firepower going to let him through? It all depends, of course, if Callum catches him. Still that gap, isn't there, between these two, but I've got a feeling that Callum might just allow Firepower to get victory here as we come into these final couple of minutes. He's already got a victory, hasn't he, Callum? He's obviously going to be getting a lot more points on Dirk as well at this point, so doesn't really need to. So what's Firepower now? They're caught right up. Firepower didn't quite get that right, I don't think, on the braking. And what's he going to do now? Now, I hope there's a bit of chat on the airways here. Is Callum saying to him, no, I'm not going to take you, mate. Go on, you go. Try and stay behind if I can. But Firepower's probably saying, no, go on, mate. You get the points. But whatever's happening, we're looking at the two Audi teammates here going into this last minute and a half. Obviously, you can't push too hard because, especially in this car as well, you're going to lose it. You're going to have one more lap at it anyway. Berg's not even in the top 8 at this point. So, let's go and see what's happening back here. There's Jerry in 3rd place. Looks like he might have that one wrapped up. Seabroad. This is better from him in 4th, but under pressure from Kenny in 5th. Graham in 6th. Good showing from Graham here. Here he is. Biggie 7th. Smokey Tom behind him in 8th. So still battles going on here. There's Dirk down in 9th now, so he's going backwards. Sideways George in 10th. Aussie in 11th. Half a second for him. It's not going to change anything. He'll be in 11th still. Fitzy 12th. Benzo 13th and Slowpoke in 14th. So we've gone to the final lap now. And I might just stay with the two Audi teammates here. And just see. Callum's got that fastest lap as well. 146.3. I really hope Firepower does take this victory here. I think Callum's just eased off slightly. Don't think he's going to get him. I think he's going to allow Firepower to go get victory, which is great teamwork as well. Just Firepower just needs to focus on keeping that car on track through this last sector now. Just do what you've been doing. The weather's been horrendous, it hasn't changed. It's not easing off at all here in the hills of the mountains of Austria. As he now comes up to the final couple of corners, he's going to take victory, he's going to do it. Firepower, if he can manoeuvre and get past these last couple of corners without any dramas, it's going to be a 1-2 for the Audi team. Congratulations. I hope I said that too prematurely. Yeah, he's already flashed him, Callum, so he did. He's allowed him to do that. Congratulations. Good teamwork there. Well done, Firepower. Callum, well done in 2nd. Jerry, he'll be pleased with that in 3rd place. So on the podium for Jerry in the McLaren. Well done to him. Kenny in 4th, have a good track with him. Seabroad, well done in 5th. Graham, another superb one for Graham there in 6th. Biggie in 7th, just ahead of Dirk in 8th. Smokey in 9th. Sideways 10th, Aussie in 11th, he didn't get another lap in, Fitzy 12th, Benzo 13th, and Slowpoke in 14th. So, fantastic racing here at the Red Bull Ring. And, well, that's it for another round, and we'll meet you again in round 9 next time out. So, please join me then for that. Thanks for watching here tonight. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then.